EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium.
Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina Panthers.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
That throw by Young incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but now it's third down.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And you see the starting unit here, but really, you're going to see a lot of different personnel, a lot of different packages as they rotate in and out throughout the game.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And some space here.
Down the sideline he goes.
Touchdown, Carolina!
Chuba Hubbard with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. 2nd and 6.
Off play action. McCarthy. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McCarthy.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards the gain for number 18.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
On 1st down, McCarthy.
Open man is Edwards. He's got it.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
You look at this Carolina defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool. He looks calm. He looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now, way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings. Just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
Over the middle and complete to Addison.
It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
7-7, our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Looking to throw. McCarthy setting up the screen here. Aaron Jones.
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion right is Addison. Jones.
will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Jones again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you've just watched your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
It's Young off play action. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They go play action here on 1st down. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped, but what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
They'll try again with Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Vikings are able to add on to that lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 74 yards on the ground for Hubbard as that last run, a 1st down. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That play blown up on a really nice effort by Jerry Tillery. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Young to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hubbard. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A man who joined the Panthers from the NFC champs, it's Miles Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The play fake, now Young. He'll get this to the rookie, Jonathan Mingo. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll take this to the 46.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Young now. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. To throw on second down is Young. Checks this down to Hubbard. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. They'll send Marshall in motion left.
Red, cycle. Smash, red. Rail, yellow. Fury, yellow. Seal, black.
Young on 3rd down. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A final shot before break. McCarthy.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And this is caught. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Off the play fake. McCarthy. And Jones has it over the middle. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Back to throw. McCarthy. That is caught. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On second down, it's Jones. And some room to work. 20.
Now he's loose again.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Aaron Jones.
45 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, Young. Open here, Adam Thielen.
Down the right sideline.
Adam Thielen, touchdown Panthers. Adam Thielen, 77 yards.
And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Amazing how Jefferson makes first downs like that look routine, isn't it? He's off to the greatest start by a receiver in NFL history. Set records for most catches and yards in a player's first 3 seasons and led the league in both last year.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Back to throw. McCarthy. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 19-yard line.
103 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
And he will have a Vikings first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
So far this season, this is an offense that's proved its ability to move the football. I mean, they're in the top 5 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and they get the conversion here. And I think a lot of that is due to how they win on 1st and 2nd down, because that leaves them 3rd and short, 3rd and manageable. A lot easier to pick them up then, isn't it?
Big Derek Brown making the stop. Second and 7.
And they give the Jones off tackle. And he's brought down. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Again, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 70. And the Vikings look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Meanwhile, Young's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. He'll get this to about the 38.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Here's 2nd and 7. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Here we go.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7.
Blaster, six.
Off the play fake, Young. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now a first down throw for Young. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the give, this is Hubbard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here is Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Off the option, it's Jones. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 137 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's 1st down. Now Young.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. And I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
Here's Young. Connecting with Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Young to throw. Again, it's Johnson. Finding room at midfield.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Young. Open man is Mingo. Complete.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Again, it's Young.
That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
A second down throw for Young. And the catch made by Johnson. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down.
Yellow, go. Drill green. Slide blue. Go pink. Red, cycle. Ready.
It'll be Young again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here we go.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From the red zone now, Young. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Minnesota, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll drop down to 1-3.